Okay, hello, I am now back. I have outfitted my ship, I've refueled, recruited, and I've bought 3 new planet landers. Which means this is now time to go back to Spathi, land on the moon and see what that mysterious energy signature was. So, what I need to do is go to the star map so I can check where I'm going, so I can find the right coordinates so that I can check my quasi-space list and see which quasi-space portal I want to be going through. I believe to get to Spathi, I want to be going through that portal. That is indeed the portal I wanted to go through, so now time to go to Epsilon Gruis and find out what's going on. So here we are back at Epsilon Gruis, coming back towards Spathi with some planet landers, so now we will find out why the Spathi have been slave shielded. To work out where we need to land, and we want to land here. And here is the Spathi base, and here is the report from the surface. Captain, this is Lieutenant Robinson. Sir, we have located an alien artifact down here. Perhaps more importantly, we may have found something which I think will explain what has happened to the Spathi, and I don't think you are going to like it. We were investigating a large blue machine when Officer Talbot discovered a message glued to the side of the device. Sir, it's a note from the Spathi High Council. I'll read it to you. Dear Hunams, how are you? We are fine. However, can we thank you for letting us study your planet Earth's slave shield? Admittedly, it took us some time to replicate the technology ourselves, but we are simply delighted with the results. Yes sirree, we sure love the idea of putting an impenetrable shield round our planet. Now, all those evil monsters that were just about to attack won't be able to eat us. Thanks! I guess this means we won't be able to send you any more starship captains. Sorry. Well, they want to turn on the shield about now, so we've got to get going. I'm sure we'll never ever talk with you again. So goodbye, and thanks again. Your friends, the Spathi Ruling Council. P.S. This machine is the super powerful hyperwave caster that the Umgah used to trick us into believing that the Grand Master Planet Eaters were coming to destroy Spathi. We thought maybe you'd like to have it. End of transmission. So, what we have now is, we look in our devices menu, we now have 2 things, as well as the quasi-portal device. We have this Umgah caster thing. So I use it now, doesn't do anything, but it will be useful in other places. So that is the end of the Spathi. We're not going to get any more help from them. What we need to do now is go to the star map and decide where we are going to get help and what we're going to do next. Now, based on where we are, there are 2 places quite close to here where I want to go to. There is a Vulpeculated constellation here. This is where the Androsynth used to live, and where there is now been reported to be some creatures called the Urs, who the Amalu have warned us against. There's also this star here, right on the border of Ur-Quan space, is Betelgeuse, which is where the Sirene are apparently slave shielded. Now, Betelgeuse appears to be closer than well, they're probably about the same distance. We go to Betelgeuse, we can go to Vulpeculae next time and swing back to Earth. These blue stars, I think I've been to those and got them. No, I'm not sure I have. I've been to the Illuminati ones. I don't think I've been to Alpha Vitalis. So I'll go here first, do some mineral gathering on my way to Betelgeuse, and then go to Betelgeuse. This is Alpha Vitalis. This has 3 planets around it, one of which is a rather large gas giant. First, I'm going to go to this one. And on this planet, an ultramarine world, there is a little bit of minerals. So, noble gases, they're worth going down for even when it's only that much. Let's see if we can get anything better from the other 2 planets. World, so no, we can't get anything better from this one. There is some biology down there, but it is tectonics class 6, so I'm going to leave that for now. Let's try and get up here slightly. Can't seem to fly right today. Ah, here we are, we've found the gas giant, and it's only got the 1 moon. But this moon is a radioactive world, so this is going to be very valuable to go to. Ooh, have even got some biology on it, so I will get even more value from this. The biology does appear to be slightly hostile, but fortunately I've got my shields from the Melnorme against hostile creatures, so I'm not losing too many. We lost a few to the earthquakes there, but so that was useful. Lost a few crew to earthquakes and the aliens there, the giant octopuses, but other than that, did quite well. So, I believe that is everything in this system. So now let us move on and go to Beta Vitalis. Ah, 4 planets round here, so hopefully we can get a good haul from this system too. Another urea world, so we're not going to be going down here. Again, there is life, but again there is earthquakes, and I believe the Melnorme will eventually sell us something that will make the planet lander more resistant to earthquakes, but we haven't got that yet, so won't go down there until we do. This one's safer. Not really. Class 4 weather, Class 5 technology, again lots of life, but Class 4 weather. Weather is harder to dodge than earthquakes, so we'll leave that one as well until we can get the lightning shield, the weather shield from the Melnorme, because they'll sell us one of those as well. And we don't have it yet. Right, where are the other 2 planets? Over that, well, yes, they're both over this way, the green one here and then the other green one up at the top. ZDJ, regenerates, that's probably... I was going to say that's probably useless, but turns out it isn't. It really isn't, so dodge some earthquakes and get some exotic minerals. And now we can see if the last planet is as useful as this one, or as dangerous as the other two that we haven't been to yet. And the answer is... it's dangerous. It's got that 6 tectonics again, so again, it's not somewhere we're going to go to. So what we're going to do now is go back to the star map and head for Betelgeuse. Just on the border of Ur-Quan space, but it is slightly outside, so hopefully we won't get caught by any of them. While we're on our way, I will go to the devices menu and see what happens, and show you what happens when you use the Umgah caster in hyperspace. That noise, and I can't see anything yet. So, there it is. There's a ship coming towards us now, which is we stop and let it catch us. It is the Melnorme.
Once again, we meet to exchange valuable tangibles. Isn't this fun? Now, what can we do for you today?
So, as you can see, what has happened is that we have used the Umgah caster. The Melnorme have heard us, and they have come to trade with us. Fortunately, I have some items that I would like to sell.
What would you like to sell, Captain?
I'd like to sell that small bit of biological data I've got since last time.
The 13.5 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 17 credits.
That is enough that I can afford to buy some information, so I will buy some.
What trade items would you like to buy today?
Information.
How wonderful, Captain.
I've done alien races quite a bit, so I'll buy one about current events.
The Ur-Quan are presently at war with a race called the Korra. They are fighting within a large spherical region of space, centered around the Craterus star group. Although it is probably too early to tell, it would appear that the Korra are winning.
Okay, so I actually already know most of that. I didn't know that the Korra were winning, or if it was centered around Craterus. Craterus I could probably have found out, but that was not very useful information that time, so I can't afford anything else yet, so I am done.
What else would you like to buy?
I'll be leaving now.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
So now that we have done that, now I have shown that we can call the Melnorme without having to go to a supergiant star anymore. Carry on the trip to Betelgeuse. And here we are, 3 planets all quite close into the star. And they have some moons, so let's go and investigate these. This one looks like another radioactive world, so another very useful world to go on to. No biology or earthquakes this time, so I'll be able to pick this all up without using any clue. So that one's done. Let's see what the yellow world has to offer. Also very good, this one is a treasure world. This one does actually have some earthquakes, +3, so I will need to be a little bit careful. And big green world as good as its 2 moons? Tectonics class 8, so no. I'm looking at the minerals, not useful either, although there is some biology down there, but again, we can't survive class 8 earthquakes, so we're not going down there. We are instead going to go to world number 2, which doesn't have any moons. Which is an acid world, so that is not got very useful minerals. It's got a lot of them, but they're not very useful, so I'm going to ignore them. Now, go to the blue world that is Planet 1, which, given that these other 2 worlds aren't, this must be where the Cyrene have been slave-shielded, and indeed it is. Slave-shielded planet and the starbase, so we could go here, but again, it's a slave-shielded planet, so we can't do anything with it. What we shall do is we shall go to the starbase.